Hi. For those of you who don't know me, which is probably the majority of you who are watching this right now, my name is Brandy. I am currently a freshman in high school, and I would like to apologize for that really crappy guitar you hear in the background, because my stepdad thinks he's fucking Slash. Anyways, this is my coming out story. There's not much to tell. There's majority I can't remember, so I will tell you what I do know. When I've always known I was gay, always known I was lesbian, no doubt in my mind. I remember being in kindergarten talking to my mom about this girl that I thought was cute. I don't recall any conversations about guys, nothing like that. First grade, same thing. Of course, those 2 years I was in a Christian school, and I had to kind of keep that quiet. It's like I didn't think it was wrong, because you're 5, 6 years old. How could you think that was wrong? But I just kept it quiet. I didn't know. Then I went to a public school, and the teachers kind of knew. You could kind of tell that they knew, but they didn't say anything about it. I guess none of the kids really knew because they didn't say anything. They never picked on me or anything. But in 5th grade, there was this one girl. We were cool. Cool. Sorry. We were good for the majority of that year. Then, she found out that I wasn't straight. She started asking me all these questions, oh, do you think this girl's hot? Do you think that girl's hot? What do you think of her? Scale 1 to 10. All these questions I didn't really appreciate, but I would answer them anyway, so hoping she would leave me alone, but she didn't. 6th grade, we both went to the same school. That's pretty much where she made my life a living hell. At the end of 6th grade, everyone knew I was gay. Everyone. And that kind of made it hard for me because, a lot of people, some of the people I knew were cool with it. But other people just kind of ignored me, or they're staring in the hall and, you hear them whispering about me. Then, I was only in that school until halfway through 7th grade because we moved to Glastonbury. But Middletown / Meriden, I was harassed pretty much on a daily basis for being gay. My parents don't know this. No one in my family knows. The only person in my family that knows this is my cousin. I'm not going to mention her name. Who is bi. And she agrees with me that that's really fucked up. But my parents don't know. I don't have the heart to tell them. Because, my mom would be like, oh, are you okay? I'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm fine. She's like, what's wrong? I'll be like, oh, I'm just tired. She's like, okay, anything happened in school? Nope. And I'd just go our separate ways. I'd hide out in my room. She'd, go back to, cooking dinner or something. I should have, an errand to run. Yeah. I never really hugged anyone. I wasn't much of a hugger because majority of people I were supposed to hug were girls. My best friends were all girls. Majority of my friends were all girls. I had a lot of guy friends, but girls overruled them. But yeah, just the school that I was in, the teachers I guess were accepting. But, the kids weren't. Because they're oh, being gay is stupid. That's bad. That's wrong. You're going to hell. All this complete bullshit. And, yeah, I mean, it hurt. This is how I wasn't, it's not my choice. Now I know it's not my choice. I've always had a feeling it wasn't my choice, but until, 7th, 8th grade, I didn't know. No one told me any different. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, I tried to change so people would think I was straight, but no, nothing worked. But no, 6th and halfway through 7th grade, I barely touched anyone. Like, I didn't want to hug people because I was afraid the rumors would start back up again, and like, it was just all this drama shit. Like, my last day of school in 7th grade is the only time that I pretty much gave anyone a hug. And then I moved to Glastonbury halfway through 7th grade, and then that time, I was pretty antisocial. A couple people would talk to me in homeroom and in a couple of my classes or anything, because, well, I was the new kid. Everyone wanted to know where I was from, what's my background, what's my deal, why am I here, like, the usual stuff. And, I came out as bi then, because I didn't want to be judged again. And then, towards the end of the year, I came out to my mom as bisexual. We were sitting at the kitchen table, well, I was sitting at the kitchen table. She was like washing dishes or cooking. I don't remember. But I was like, Mom, I have something to tell you. She's like, what? And I was like, what the hell? I'm bi. She's like, I have a lesbian for a daughter. She's completely joking. Like she's completely cool with it. Like, don't take it the wrong way. She's completely cool with it. We were laughing our asses off for about 5 minutes after that. I was like, I didn't care because I knew she was kidding and she like meant it with love. She's fucking psycho. Anyways, yeah, like, that was cool. She came out, or I came out, and she was cool with it. She's freaking straight as hell. I'm a little, anyway, sorry for that. But yeah. I just really wanted to make this video because, well, a lot of people are afraid of coming out and being judged. And it's like, I know how it feels. But it's a little late for the It Gets Better project. That's not really why I made this. Even though it's a smile, it gets better on my hand, but it's backwards. So, hang on a second. But, yeah, like, I don't know. I think it got better because, yeah, here we go. I think that, yeah. Yeah, I hit a button, it worked. Alright, anyways, yeah, like, I always thought that it was, like, it wasn't my choice, like, I was just, like, I had to be that way. Like, the society I was in, or like the school society I was in, was like, oh, like, you have to be straight or else you're an outcast. Glastonbury is so much more welcoming and tolerant, and I'm really grateful for that. Like, people have no idea how grateful I am for that, and I have like this amazing family that accepts me for who I am, and I'm getting really teary-eyed because I'm a big fucking teddy bear and a wimp. But no. Like, but yeah, now I went from being completely antisocial to being one of the weird emo kids, and being like, we were kind of outcasts, but we're not, because we're pretty much, like, my group of friends pretty much, like, outcasts from the entire school, but we're, like, together, I guess, you could say. And, yeah. Like, a lot of people I know are really accepting. I'm really thankful for them for that. Like, they really have no idea. Like, when I told people at school today that I was making this video and posting it on YouTube, like, oh my, like, people were wishing me good luck, like, send me a link, like, all this stuff. But, yeah, I was, like, freaking out earlier. Like, I didn't know what to say, and I'm kind of rambling now, and sorry if I mumble, because I tend to mumble a lot, but, yeah. I mean, people are like, oh, some people ask me, they're like, what's it like being gay? I'm like, what's it like being straight? And then we'll laugh, and we'll go our separate ways. Yeah. Honestly, I like it. Wouldn't have it any other way. If I was straight, I'd probably be chasing guys. If I was a guy, if I was a guy, I'd probably be chasing guys. If I am who I am, Still chasing girls? Yeah, wouldn't have it any other way. People are, I know this one, like, one of my friends is Christian. Like, Bible pushing Christian. Like, her mom is, like, one of the people that are, like, the anti-gay things, like, or that, like, a gay pride parade with, like, anti-gay signs and all this stuff. Like, you know what I mean? And, like, she's, like, the only person that hasn't really accepted it yet. And I don't give a flying fuck, because if she can't accept it, I'm not going to be part of her life, and she won't be part of mine. But, like, she's always, like, homosexuality is wrong, God didn't make you that way. Like, if God, my basic response is, God made everyone perfect, He made them the way that He wanted them to be made, like, and you said it yourself, God doesn't screw up on things, so maybe you're the imperfect one, because you can't handle, like, one of His best creations. And I'm not a confident person, but I said that with a smirk on my face, and I just walked away. I haven't talked to her in 2 years. And I have never felt better. But, yeah, thanks for watching, and sorry if I'm wasting your time, but I just want to get this out there and tell kids, do not be afraid to come out if you are gay. Like, right now, I feel like, a humongous weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Thanks for watching.